During the conversation we had on maritime and exploring the deal that Nigeria has signed with the United Kingdom for upgrading of the ports. Of course, one area that we discussed about is the agreement that British Steel will supply the steel for 120,000 that's needed for the project. And we ask the question, why can't we do it ourselves? Why can't we provide our steel ourselves? Well, we spoke to my colleague Jeffrey Ozono, spoke to an individual who was part of the initiative and the build-up of the Ajaokuta steel mill. And a lot of questions rise around that. We're not able to take the full interview, but just to get Dr. Seun Oyefeso's views on the steel industry and especially the Ajaokuta steel facility.
First, categorically, a lot has come out of Ajaokuta Steel Company Limited. People may not know about it because I don't want to go into situations where we talk about revenues that came from those things, because there are actually documents that show that, yes, those things yielded revenue. The thermal power plant, some of the rolling mills, and the limestone, the lime plant, a few things like that happened. And I have a list which, I'll give you so that you can see. And it will show you how much was derived. Now, whether those things got to where they should have gone, I don't know, all right? And I'll leave people to figure that out. But if anybody wants to challenge what I have said, they're free to do so. And I'll show them proof that a lot has come out. Many people don't know it. The Navy sent people to come and do their repairs, some, propellers and stuff and everything. These things were done in our different foundries and, pattern making shops. We can do in Ajaokuta engine blocks. We can do a whole lot of things there. And some of these things have actually been done. So when people say that nothing has come out, they are very, very, very wrong. Things have been coming out, but you need to ask yourself, why? We have, real estate there, the township. We've got about 25 different estates and so on. You ask yourself, people say that Ajaokuta is moribund, nothing is happening. We have units there, units that are viable, about 6,000 plus. The staff we have there, less than 1,500. Who are the people who live in those other places? What's their relationship with them? Guess what? Taxpayers like you and me, I pay a little, okay? We have to pay the electricity bills of Ajaokuta because these things appear in appropriation. So who are the people using the electricity, using the gas? Are they producing something there? If they are, then of course you cannot say that it's moribund. For the blast furnace, the steel making shop, the sintering plant now, I think it was completed not too long ago. You got the coke, byproducts, plant. All those things have to be completed. Even the oxygen plant itself is not complete. When people say Ajaokuta is not complete, it mostly refers to what we call the primary units. And I don't see why we should hurry to do those if we don't put in place the raw materials and everything that's required to run them. You understand what I'm saying? What we're supposed to be doing is looking at, we have raw materials, handling yards and things, or capabilities and everything. There's nothing there. Even what was there before have disappeared. We had, iron ore. We had a lot of things. One way or the other. All these things